Tony and the Learn Auto Body and Paint guys. I wish you could visit so we could literally talk shop, but I just wanted to let you know that I am working today and I wanted to show you what I've been up to. So like I was talking to Ronnie about, I got out and I started working on the panels. See, I removed the driver's front fender on the 70 Mach 1 here. Threw it up on the horse. Well, I had it on that Costco table for a while with the carpet, but threw it up on the horse and I used the DA with the 180 because I needed to go over some rough spots. So I cleared off all of this, got it nice and down to feathered out. There's a couple of places where I want to throw a little bit of filler right here. Just a little bit of filler right here, just to pop those little holes. I went over the bucket area for the end cap, but I didn't get too crazy because this is obviously going to be hidden when I pop the end cap on and I put the headlight in. So it's going to be primed and it's going to be painted, but well, it doesn't have to be super perfect, you know. So I mean, like this little area right in here, I didn't have to get too crazy right by that screw hole. I mean, I guess we could all drive ourselves crazy going after these tiny little spots, right? So eventually you have to just call it quits and tell yourself that's good enough. I had a nice little dent here where somebody had dropped like a broom handle or something on it, but I got the filler all clean. There's a little bit of rattle can on right there now, but I'm going to spray the Tamco on it and we'll get that filled with a couple of coats, get that nice. I had to use the wire brush and the grinder all on the inside here to clean a little bit of just a very light coat of surface rust. I don't know if it was surface rust or flash rust or whatever, but now it's clean. And then down here we have, there's actually a panel that goes on here. It's plastic. I mean, it's not plastic, it's aluminum, and it says Mach 1 on it in big letters. So this too doesn't have to be super perfect. And you know what, I'll probably get out the DA and I'll go over right here. I'll clean that up a little bit. I see like somebody had run the primer right here, so I am going to clean that. I'll get back on that in just a second. And then I also went all the way down. There was some rust on the bottom of the fender here too. And there's a spot, I'm trying to hold the camera and point at the same time. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. I gotta throw a little filler right in here. I've got like something about the size of a small button, smaller than a dime. Just throw a little filler on there, and then I'll let that cool. I had to remove a little bit of rust here. Just surface. Very light surface rust. I used the wheel on it. Get that handled. The inside of the fender looks great. There's nothing wrong here. Got the rubberized coating from when I had cleaned it and gone over it before, so we're good there. I did the insides here too. We're going to Tamco that up. I've gone over this by hand with 180 grit just to get it feathered out and get it cleaned. Everything is nice and lined up. There's a little line right here from where something had scratched it, but that should fill with the primer, the epoxy. I've got a nice line here. Everything looks clean. There's a couple of tiny little dents here, but again, I don't think I'm going to be too much of a perfectionist here. I think that should fill. While I've got the filler out, maybe I'll go over it with a tiny little piece. There was one other spot. I'm trying to remember. There was one other spot where I needed to throw some filler, but other than that, everything is real clean. I had fixed this a while back, so that's good too. Anyway, that's that panel. The other stuff I was working on was the the rear valence. I filled a low spot here, and then just today I used the DA to clean that up real nice. So that's solid. Throw it all down to metal here. I just filled a couple little spots, very minor. Over here, I still have to do more work here. And the deal is, when I filled it, I didn't fill it enough right here, so I got to throw more filler right there. And then I just got bored and done with this piece. I just left this. I still got to finish that piece there. Anyway, here's my little mixing station. Check this cart out, guys. Got this cool cart. Found it in the garbage, actually, at work. Somebody had thrown it out. And then I just used these nice screws and I screwed in my gun stand here. And this is the Tamco primer that I'm dumping on the stuff. I'm already doing some coats. These are the pieces I've already got done. I've got them laying on cardboard with a blanket on them so they're clean. Nice and clean and ready to roll, but I don't want them to get dusty and stuff, you know, because then I gotta work on, you know, I got little kids and who knows if they're gonna fall on it or what. But I got that going. The Tamco comes with a hardener. So this is the hardener for the Tamco. And then I am reducing it 10% with Tamco reducer. So it's like 4:1:1. Mix ratio 4:1, and then I'm throwing an extra 1 in there of reducer to get that done. Let's see here. And then afterward, I just clean up my stuff with this. There's the cheapo primer gun. That's not the quality. I'm going to use the 904 when I spray the actual base, but I haven't even ordered the base. I don't want it to get old on the shelf. The other piece that I was working on was this guy. Honestly, I don't even know what you call this, but it goes right there. See? This line's right up, just above the bumper. It's kind of a weird little arrow. But I got that all cleaned up. I had to use the 180 grip by hand in order to get into this little areas here. And everything is all feathered and ready to go. I'll just spray it with a couple of coats. Just seal all that up. Get it real pretty. Yes, I did the back too. Like somebody had run something here before, but the nice part is I didn't have anything I needed to fill. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble too much more. This is Joe B. out here with the Mach 1. Little shout out to my Learn Auto Body and Paint friends. Alrighty guys, I'll talk to you later.